Hi everybody, this is Cheyenne again from AIDSET Education. Today I'm going to do a video on CELPIP speaking since it's still the main area of struggle for many students. People are not getting a 9, right? So that's the issue in CELPIP. We're stuck at 8. A lot of people are stuck at 7 and 8. Yet, if you think that is hopeless, remember there are still people who are getting a 10 and 11 in CELPIP speaking nowadays. 12 is unheard of, but there's definitely room to go over 9. Now, what I've done for you guys in these videos is I have given you two procedures of help already. One was 2 weeks ago when I introduced the complex sentences. That video is titled something like Why People Fail in IELTS and CELPIP. Please go over that because there is where I introduce why people don't get a 9. It's because of the vocab, and a lot of you asked for the complex sentences. So I have sent those to you on email. If you haven't got it, I'll put the link in the description here below so you can still request it. And the other thing was the CELPIP speaking templates. That's also my most watched video here on YouTube, which you can also see in our channel. So those things would already help you, the templates and the complex sentences. But on top of that, I think it is very essential for me to do samples and to really show you guys how to get it done. Okay. This video is going to be about the first 4 parts of CELPIP speaking. The next video, which I'll upload after a few days, will be the next 4 speaking questions. I just want to do it to maintain a good length of the video, so please subscribe and you will get the next notification too if you click on the bell icon, I guess. I'm still learning this stuff. So yes, let's get started. The first question I have in front of me is your best friend has been under great stress lately and his health is suffering. Advise him or her what he or she should do to relieve stress and improve his or her health. Okay, the template for this is you do the 3 points. You say firstly, secondly, thirdly. I'm not a big fan of that because it's basic, firstly, secondly, thirdly, not too fancy words. But in CELPIP webinars, they tell us to use it for the 90-second questions. So we'll do that. Okay, so firstly, secondly, thirdly, we'll use that. We'll do a little intro and conclusion, and we'll fill the whole thing up with really good vocab and complex sentences. Plus, I'm going to try to be as natural as I can because I'm going to imagine I'm talking to a friend. This is another thing, with CELPIP, they mark you on the tone. If you're too formal with this guy, you're saying like, I'm looking forward to talking to you and all that, forget your marks, because with this tone, you have to be realistic. Pretend that it's a real person. Let me start my time now. In the exam, you have preparation, but of course, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. 90 seconds, starting now. Hey, Bob, how are you doing? I've heard that you have been going through a lot of stress lately, and I have a few suggestions that I think would really help you out. First of all, I believe that it's really important for you to exercise. Your lifestyle is very sluggish and sedentary, especially with the kind of work you have. Hence, if you just try to go out more, exercise, join a gym, or just open up YouTube, do a little Zumba at home, it will do wonders for your stress. It would really reduce your stress levels. Secondly, why don't you meet more people? I understand you have a busy lifestyle, but since you never go out, you are locked in your room, it doesn't help your social life. Being social and being with people out there, just expressing yourself and sharing your issues or successes would really reduce some of your stress hormones. Finally, I think the third advice that would really help out and go a long way will be to talk to your family members. It doesn't matter how introverted you are. I know you could be very calm and relaxed and open with your own family. Why not use them? Talk to your mom, talk to your dad about the issues you're having. I'm sure there would be wonderful solutions at your disposal that they can offer, and those ones that you can make use of. I hope you understand everything I mentioned to you. Talk to you soon and let me know what you think. Take care. 1 minute 28 seconds. Okay, so I was using the connectors firstly, secondly, thirdly. I was also pausing, right guys? So make sure you don't do ums and you knows. Instead, when you're thinking, just pause. Okay, I was trying to do emphasis. I was changing my tune up and down. I was being informal. I was relating to this guy as my friend, like I know this person. And it's just imaginary, right? But I'm pretending like I know you, you're introverted and you don't want to go out. So that makes it more natural. And then you finish on time. So if you have the right structure, more practice, you'll finish on time always. Okay, let's look at my next question. My next question is, talk about a possession that you value very much. And then it just gives you some clues. Maybe you can talk about this and that and the other. So a possession, a thing that I value very much. All right, let's talk about it. Starting now. Sorry, I should tell you guys I'm rushing. With the possession, with the 1 minute question, you can always start with there are many and one of them is. So you could use there are many possessions that I have and one of them is whatever. Okay, you can use this for any topic, like talk about your best friend. So there are many friends that I have and one of them is whatever. You then talk about the person or the thing for 2 to 3 points max. Don't say too much. It's only 1 minute. You'll be surprised how quick it runs. So 2 to 3 points only. Then we'll attach some emotional connection with it. We'll say, our friends or family give us this possession because they ask you in these questions, why is this important? So we'll try to do that. And we'll finish up with the word overall. Overall is a good way to wrap up this part. Okay, so let me start now. There have been many possessions in my life that I have really valued. However, if I have to choose one, I would say it is my watch. My watch is not a great brand. It is just a watch that I bought at Walmart. It is a $15 watch. However, I remember when I bought it at home, I couldn't find it for many days. And I know that I always am very organized. However, I lost it. I was surprised to know that my cousin, who is a kid of just 5 years, he was the one who hid it because he wanted to gift it to me as a birthday present, although it was mine already. However, I knew that this had some emotional sentiment connected to it, which is why I remember this watch and I value it a lot. I consider it a gift. Plus, it's a great watch. It is gold in color, it works very well, and never runs out of battery. Overall, I'm pretty glad that I have this possession, and I'm really proud to own it. Okay, so you see here, one thing that I was aiming for was to make sure that I talk about the watch. I wasn't talking about the watch's features too much, like it's golden and it doesn't run out of battery. So I had that in my brain because I got to talk about the features. I was able to make sure that I had time for it at the end, but other than that, I had this story which I just invented now. But you have to paint a picture. Imagine if I just made a story about this watch is golden color, it's $15, it's from Walmart, it's just those sentences, it doesn't have any range of vocab. But introducing a story like my cousin, he did something, this is the past tense, this is an event that happened. Then the watch's features itself, what the watch has to offer, that's a different range of vocab. Then you have your qualities of the watch, the adjectives, it's golden color, it's a cheap watch, and then you have your overall and the conclusion, all under 1 minute. So use the template, use the strategy, make sure you have a range of vocab. It really looks good. Now I got a picture. Again, I got to improve my YouTube game. I don't know how to show you guys the picture, but you can ask me over the email if you want to see the picture and how I'm talking about it. So the picture I have essentially is off a beach and there are people around doing some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and describe it. With pictures, target three things that you want to explain in more detail, because you can't explain the whole picture. So 3 things explain in detail, use fancy words for those. Everything else around the picture, go fast, because it's a minute and you want to cover as much of the picture as possible. So let's get into it. This one is 1 minute. I'm starting my watch now. For the template, there's not much. It is just in this picture I can see to start, and to end that's what I can see in this picture. Simple, it's very simple stuff. I'm gonna make sure to use connectors in between, like furthermore, likewise and stuff. So it looks like I'm still able to connect different ideas effectively. Okay, in this picture, I can see the scene of a beach where people are having a normal day, a very usual, casual, relaxing day at the beach. However, there is some chaos that I notice at the background of the picture where people are drowning. As they're drowning, their screams seem to be drowned out by the seagulls flying just above them. Unfortunately, this goes unnoticed by the lifeguard, who is too occupied talking to the blonde girl holding the volleyball. She seems to have him distracted, whereas the other people are also busy doing their stuff. I can see a couple on the right-hand side. They are just relaxing. On the other hand, the kids on the foreground are making a sandcastle. Overall, this picture shows people going about their routine when they're on a beach, but there is a life and death situation happening just at the back, which no one is aware of. That's what I can see in this picture. And stop. 58 seconds. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of, first of all, the ending was quick with the kids doing this and the couple doing this. As I said, some things I would speed up, but the people who were drowning in the picture, as well as the lifeguard who wasn't noticing them, I went slow there. I was connecting with different words. I remember I used however, whereas, what else did I use? On the other hand, okay, so good connectors as well. Then the image, you just don't have to say these people are doing this, these people are doing that. You have to describe the image too. I said a bunch of things like people are going about their day. It's a usual day. So describing the scene, that helps. That adds a range of vocab. Okay, and some complex words if you can. I said the seagulls are droning out the noise, and then what else did I use? I can't remember it. But if you replay, of course, you can hear it. Okay, so that is it for the part 3. Let's go to part 4. Part 4 is where you talk about the prediction. So what do you think happens next? Now I'm going to start with, in this picture, what I think will probably happen next. I'm going to finish with, that's what I think will probably happen next. In the middle, I'm going to use a bunch of connectors. And make sure you use different words. Don't say they will do this, they will do that. Make sure you have they will, they might, they probably will, perhaps they will. Okay, we use a range of vocab. And let's get into the description. Let me start my time. Okay, in this picture I can see the scene of a beach where again that chaotic event is taking place. Hopefully, and I believe soon, the people who are drowning will be rescued by the lifeguard. This will happen most likely as more people come into the scene and they come into the picture, trying to alert the lifeguard as well as the people around about the catastrophic event that's going to take place if these people are not rescued. When this happens, I believe the kids will completely forget about their sandcastle and will look at the scene with astonishment. On the right-hand side, the couple is also going to be flabbergasted, which will result in them just standing up, just like the other people who will be joining in this picture, where I believe a crowd will gather to witness what's happening in amazement as well as in disbelief. That's what I think will happen next in this picture. That's it. Okay, so that's 58 seconds-ish. We're to finish like 5 seconds before the speaking time. You don't really see the seconds in the CELPIP speaking, but imagine what the seconds are. So ideally 5 seconds before the speaking time finishes, you want to finish there. So aim at all this 57, 58 seconds. That's where you guys can see I'm stopping at. So that would help. If you have that length, that's a pretty good length. Okay, I hope this helps out. I hope you can see what kind of level you need to have a good speaking. I don't think I'm going to score 12 with the speaking. 12 is exceptional. Sometimes I do hit 12 in my opinion. These speakings were still good enough. I think I would get 10 or 11 there. For 12, I need to do amazing vocab. I need to be more creative. However, guys, if you use these strategies that I have mentioned, you can easily ensure it'll be over a 10. But it's not easy. You got to use a lot of preparation and a lot of technique. So if you need more help, you can keep watching, keep subscribing to my channel and watch our videos. You can also message me if you need more preparation. We do preparation classes where you give you feedback while you're speaking. And we provide you lots of techniques and shortcuts, just like the ones I discussed in this video. I hope this helps. If you need more info, the links will be in the description. Talk to you soon and take care.